so proudly repelled at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets echoing, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you do great.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take a moment to welcome you to the 2020 Bergen commencement. It's a little strange to be doing this from my kitchen rather than the podium in the yard at the school. Graduation season is usually my favorite time of year. Seeing all the happy faces and celebrations at the different schools makes the stress of the year melt away. This year has been a season of terrible loss, and many of you I know have suffered, as have your families. And it might seem frivolous right now to be sad about losing your graduation ceremony. But I don't think so. Graduation is an important day. For many years, we have celebrated it the same formal way, with pomp and circumstance, and special terms such as academic, regala, and processing down aisles. We want the day to be distinct and unmistakable, and linked to countless memories of the past. You won't have that same event because history found you. An event that will change the way we live was sweeping around the globe. Across the world, COVID-19 forced more than 1 billion students out of school. You have to think of this as you've been given a gift, a forced slowdown to examine what is important to you and how to prepare for the future. Use it wisely. If the world is going to get better, it's going to be up to you. This world is yours, and I can't wait to see what you make of it.
Hello, my name is Daniel Earhart, the Supervisor of Educational Programs of the Department of Children and Families Regional School, Bergen campus. Welcome to our students, families, residences, case managers, administration, faculty, and staff to the class of 2020 8th grade and senior commencement ceremony. I'd like to thank the director of the DCF Office of Education, Ms. Kelly Michalowski, for taking time out to record her opening remarks. I would also like to take a moment to reflect on the specialness of this occasion for me. The class of 2020 will be the first graduating class that I've had the honor of presiding over as principal. Thank you for this tremendous honor. This is the Bergen campus's first ever virtual graduation, and I believe I can speak for all of us when I say I hope it is also the last. Things this year have been flipped completely upside down. This important life event is being held in a way that none of us could have really ever expected. I know I didn't think I'd be delivering my first commencement speech to all of you from my laptop on YouTube. With all of this said, let us not forget why we are coming together today. We are, by hook or by crook, paying tribute to our 4 graduates' singular achievements and celebrating the hard work and all you've needed to overcome to reach this time and place. You have persevered through obstacles in your personal lives and answered every challenge thrown your way to get to this time and place. Take a moment to enjoy it. You've earned it. This is your time and place to tell the world, look at me, check out what I did. I am particular to say, take a moment, because that hard work ethic you have demonstrated cannot stop yet. There is more to do. Takes a very quick scan of the news on TV these days to know that the world we're living in is in need of smart, compassionate, and productive people to help guide us through these unprecedented challenges. I am certain the graduates we are celebrating here today contain these qualities. Understand that your resilience in the face of great adversity will carry you very far in life. If the events of 2020 have been any indication, I think you'll be able to handle whatever may come next. Even with all of this drastic and sudden change in the world, we can look upon this moment as a historic one. Graduates, I can guarantee you that you'll look back on this time and place and have stories and memories that you'll recount to your grandkids, who I'm sure will quickly tire from hearing about it. I mean, let's be honest. Outside of Halloween, name another time that you wore a mask in public. Did you ever hear of the term social distancing before this all began? I used to think flattening the curve meant going to the gym to work out after I ate too much over the holidays. I think that was pretty funny. These new words and ideas have entered our vocabulary and collective consciousness. For better or worse, our behaviors and the way we interact with the world have been changed to keep ourselves and everyone else around us safe. This new normal has required us to be more sensitive to those around us. It has required us to lend a hand to those who may need more help than we do. It has required us to all take a step back and see the whole picture, to be actively mindful that there are more people in this world than just me, myself, and I. This is a lesson we can take with us well after we move beyond this hazard. Andrea, Mia, Hayden, and Jaleel, I'm not going to sit here and spout a bunch of hollow advice to you guys today. The one thing I will say, and this isn't even advice, it should be a way of life. Do not forget to appreciate the people around you who have supported you on the road to this accomplishment. Live in gratitude. Though the certificate may bear your name, the fingerprints of your parents, your family, your teachers, your case managers, your friends, and countless others are all over that piece of paper. They have been the ones that you've been able to confide in, learn from, laugh with, and they may even have kicked your butt when you deserved it. These people have been there for you, to help you climb from the deepest holes in your life, and are here now to help you celebrate as you stand at the top of the mountain. Recognize that. It doesn't cost a dime to say thank you and mean it. I'll leave with this. As I said earlier, today marks a time and place to celebrate these excellent achievements. Tomorrow and each day after that will be a new time and place. Take with you all that you have learned, the skills you have gained, the friendships you have forged, and create a new, better time and place. The world requires it of you. I have no doubt that you will succeed. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to pass the baton to Miss Nancy Brooks, who will be giving reflections on the 8th grade graduating class. But before I do so, and since she won't do it herself, I would be remiss not to mention that Miss Brooks, after 27 years, I had to check that out, I had to verify it, 27 years of dedicated and distinguished educational tenure, she will be retiring at the end of this month. On behalf of the entire staff at the Bergen campus and the entire DCF Office of Education, we sincerely wish you a joyful, relaxing, and rewarding retirement. You've earned it. And without further ado, here's Miss Brooks.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Miss Brooks, and I'm a teacher in the middle school classroom. The years a student spends in middle school are filled with change. Students begin to interact with a variety of teachers across the various subject areas and learn to organize themselves to be responsible to each for the required material. Every academic subject begins to require a combination of more complex skills: thinking, reasoning, expression, and combining skills previously learned in new and unique ways to solve problems. No one leaves middle school looking or acting like the elementary school child they entered as. Besides the tremendous physical growth and maturation, students begin to define themselves in new and exciting ways. As they become independent thinkers and actors, they begin to realize what they value most in friendships. They begin to form their own moral beliefs when they appraise current events and topics being discussed in social media. Both Mia and Andrea have come through these years of change successfully. Mia entered our program concerned that she missed out on some school time and was determined to figure out what she needed to do to graduate 8th grade this June. She consistently checked with her teachers on her progress, was honest about what skills she needed review and reinforcement on, and worked diligently on her academic work to learn new skills. On days when focus and concentration were difficult, she would give herself a break, but then double down on the work when the difficult moments passed. She also worked on her willingness and ability to talk through times when she was frustrated and angry with her peers and staff. She grew in her ability to be empathetic, patient, and expressive, which in turn increased her confidence and happiness. She had a good journey, and it was exciting for all of us to be part of it. Andrea arrived to our program having been on a journey of self-discovery. She was ready to make her 8th grade school year a success, leading to graduation and high school. She consistently communicated if her work was too easy or too hard. She asked questions about skills she was unsure of and asked for additional practice and skills she knew she needed to fully grasp. Andrea was on the highest level, level 3 of our behavior program the entire time she was with us. She had discovered things at work to help her through times when it was difficult to focus and concentrate, and times when frustration would begin to build. When overwhelmed, she always asked for help. Her inner strength, determination, and willingness to share her insights with her classmates made her a good friend and an excellent role model. It was an honor to work with such a fine young woman, and we can't wait to see what her future holds. So, Andrea and Mia, as you get ready for high school, I hope that you'll continue to challenge yourselves to grow and change. Remember that you are investing in yourself with every book you read, every assignment you complete, and every choice you make to remain calm, patient, and kind. Thank you. I'm now going to turn the program over to Mr. Goodwin, a teacher from our high school.
Thank you very much, Ms. Brooks, and congratulations again to the middle school graduates. I am here today to pay homage to 2 high school students, Jaleel Sparrow and Hayden Aversa. Both of these young men joined our high school class this year knowing that they were close to finishing their high school years. Little did they know that it would be completed digitally in a world where social distancing and masks would be the norm. But before I get into those future plans, let me tell you a little bit about each of them. Jaleel is presently at Summer Street program. He enjoys listening to rap music, especially Young Boy and Little Baby. Other interests include sports, where he is a big LeBron James fan and roots for the Lakers for now. Jaleel also enjoys baseball and is a Yankee fan. And in the fall, he enjoys watching football, especially the Pittsburgh Steelers. When not watching sports, he likes to work out, specifically pumping iron. Weightlifting has been a way for him to stay fit and firm. Hayden also enjoys sports, with some of his favorites being rugby, baseball, and wrestling. He was on the wrestling team at Ramsey High School and also played rugby for the Bergen Barbarians. Hayden also likes all kinds of music, but his true love is cars. He likes working on them, and his favorite car is a BMW M4. Nice choice. When not in a rugby scrum or under the hood of a car, you will find Hayden walking outdoors, relaxing, and enjoying the nice weather. Nevertheless, both of them were serious about finishing and making sure they graduated this year so as to be able to move on with their lives and future plans. Jaleel plans on doing warehouse work where he can use his strength. He also enjoys rapping, having already performed under the name G Daga. Jaleel also hopes to own a music studio where he can produce other rappers' work. Hayden wants to follow his love of cars and go to automotive school and study diesel and automotive technology. He's considering going to Lincoln Technology Institute or Universal Technology Institute. Hayden also has plans of attending Bergen Community College to obtain a business degree. So we congratulate Hayden and Jaleel on a job well done. Both of these young men have made it to the end, and they are our high school graduating class of 2020. Now for the presentation of the 8th grade certificates and student reflections, I turn it over to Ms. Shorter.
Thanks, Mr. Goodwin. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. My name is Ms. Shorter, and I am the assistant principal at the DCF Regional School, Bergen campus. I am thrilled to be a part of your virtual graduation today, the first of its kind. I will be presenting the certificates of completion to our 2 8th grade graduates. Mia Mateo, congratulations, Mia, and Andrea Perez. Congratulations, Andrea. I would now like to read some reflective thoughts from our 2 8th grade graduates regarding their time at DCF Regional School, Bergen campus. Mia expressed the following. Something that I am proud of accomplishing this year was working hard to improve my math skills and as a result, receiving good grades. I really appreciate how Ms. Brooks has always been there for me. She has given me good advice about schoolwork and life. She has been supportive and has helped me to learn new ways of expressing myself. One important thing that I have learned this year is to never give up on myself and that I can do anything that I put my mind to. One thing that I want my teachers to remember about me is my sense of humor. I feel that I have made my biggest improvements in math. I also feel that I have improved in communicating with my teachers better about my difficulties with my work. Thank you, Mia, for those reflective thoughts. Andrea expressed the following. One thing that I accomplished this year that I am so proud of is that I get to graduate because I completed all of my assignments. The nicest thing that anyone has ever done for me at school was being kind enough to show me the ropes when I was a new student. One important thing that I learned this year is that it is okay to not know everything. One thing that I want my teachers to remember about me is the time that I played the piano for my classmates. The one area that I believe I have made the most improvement in is math. Thank you, Andrea. Again, congratulations, graduates. Please know that we are all very proud of each of you, and you should also be proud of yourselves. I will now turn it over to Ms. Samanico, who will now present the certificates to the high school graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Shorter. My name is Carrie Shamanico. I'm the Assistant Supervisor of Educational Programs for the Northern Region. Prior to the Bergen campus closing down for the pandemic, I spent quite a few months there helping out. The seniors were also asked some questions and asked to reflect on their time at the DCF Bergen campus school. One of the things that Hayden had reported was that Hayden is most proud of graduating high school. At times, he did not think he would make it this far, although we all knew you would, Hayden. Among his memories and reflections was that he realized he was a visual learner, and he learned best from watching videos and PowerPoints. However, he also felt that one of his biggest improvements was how to learn in different ways. The one thing that he wishes he could change was to be more of a positive thinker. I thought he was pretty positive when we met a couple times, though. The one thing Hayden wants the teachers to remember about him is that he is a funny guy. No doubt there, Hayden. We will all remember that about you. Hayden Aversa, here is your certificate of completion for DCF Regional School Bergen campus. Our other graduating senior is Jaleel Sparrow. Jaleel was also asked some questions. And Jaleel also is most proud of graduating high school and making his mom proud. He wishes he can go back in time and see her. I am sure she is very proud of you, Jaleel, as we all are. Jaleel feels though throughout his journey he has improved as a student and in his program. He will always remember the teachers and that they were there for him. And teachers and staff, keep an eye out for Jaleel. He plans to be on television one day, and I hope he'll make it there. In fact, I know he will. Jaleel Sparrow, congratulations on your achievement from graduating DCF Regional School, Bergen campus. And now I'd like to introduce Miss Susan Reed from the Child Study Team. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Manico. I am very happy to represent the Child Study Team from the Bergen campus. Today is the day to celebrate each and every one of our graduates. The dictionary tells us that celebrate means many things. It means to praise, to perform with ceremonies, to observe an event with festivities, think party when you can, to applaud, and to honor. I choose to honor all of you by sharing a poem based on the writing of John O'Donoghue. He's an Irish poet. He has written a number of books, but this book is called To Bless the Space Between Us. This particular poem is for celebration. It's about being in the moment, staying mindful, and it's also a reminder that there is always, always something for which each one of us can be grateful. On this day, when we honor our graduates, what magical words these are. Now is the time to free the heart. Let each and every worry stop. Free the joy inside yourself. Awaken to the wonder of your life. Open your eyes and see all those whose hearts recognize your face. Those whose kindness, watchful and near, encourages you to embrace everything here. See the gifts the years have given. Find time to enjoy who you are and who you want to be. Allow your mind to mirror mystery as you set all of your dreams free. Congratulations, class of 2020, 8th grade and 12th grade graduates.
And this will conclude the first and hopefully last ever virtual graduation ceremony for the Bergen campus class of 2020. Graduates, we know that a video like this will never truly replace what it would be like to walk down the aisle and receive your hard-earned diploma. But we hope that you're able to celebrate with your loved ones in a differently special way. We'll be reaching out soon, if we haven't already, to organize a time when we can come to visit you, socially distanced of course, to present you your certificates in person. Before we close out, everyone here at the Bergen campus would like to take an opportunity to shine a light on the residential programs that work in concert with our school. Throughout this public health crisis, and at quite literally a moment's notice, these facilities and staff have stepped up and completely accommodated every single change in their own programming to ensure our students' educational needs were met to exacting standards. This entire undertaking could not have been accomplished without your continued commitment and teamwork and steadfastly abiding by your overall mission of putting our children first. We sincerely appreciate each and every member of the teams at Fisher Hall, Davis House, St. Mary's, and CARE for continuing to strive for excellence on our kids' behalf each and every day. Thank you. Finally, and I'm really excited to do this, it is my distinct honor and privilege to present the Bergen campus class of 2020. Congratulations, class dismissed.
Here's to 2020. Take my hand and dance with me. We're coming out strong.
They did.
We got
Watch them on Zoom. Congratulations.
Yeah, we did it. Made a couple mistakes, yeah, we'll admit it. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Wouldn't have it any other way, no different. We did it, yeah, we did it. Took more than a second, more than a minute. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Guess you could say we got 20/20 vision. Here's to 20.